In the previous angel meditations, we have looked at the archangels that are holding the consciousness of those elements, and we call them creative elements or elemental powers, that are essential to work with because we are co-creators. And it's very important to connect with those aspects of consciousness because we are actually working with it daily. But in addition to that, we also have a personal angel. And in this meditation, after the short introduction, we will connect with our personal angel. It is not a new aspect because the idea of a guardian angel is pretty widespread. And there are all kinds of beautiful images that show how there's always this angel that is guiding us and prevents us from accidents and other things. And there are a lot of beautiful stories about it. Many believe even that we have two angels. And in this image is romanticized by a masculine and a feminine angel. And by now we know that although there are masculine and feminine energies, there are no such things as masculine and feminine angels. Angels are neutral. They are spiritual beings that just work with powers, and those powers, those energies, the consciousness, that can be more a masculine or a feminine type. So the idea of having two angels is not so, let's say, new either. A lot of people talk about that. But from my perspective, there is one angel and one that I would prefer to call a deva, although many people call devas earth angels. Why do I make this difference? The angels are literally the guardians of aspects of consciousness. So our guardian angel, personal angel, is the angel that helps us to connect with our consciousness in the most optimal way so that we can use that consciousness while we are incarnated in this body to contribute to the creation of a new world. And in addition, we have a physical system, and the physical system that is, you can say, guarded by a deva. The deva is helping us to keep that physical system in the most optimal state in the same way as the angel is doing that for our spiritual essence. Now, from a certain perspective, because they're both subtle beings, both beings of light, it's understandable that we can call them both angels. And we have to take into account that everything, all those angels and devas and beings, are coming from that source of the four major archangels. We are all having a lineage to one of the four. And to bring that back in mind again, we have looked in the first angel meditation at the four major angels. So realize that your personal angel is a descendant of one of those four. So once you have made a deeper connection with your personal angel, then you can choose to go back to the first meditation and feel whether your angel is predominantly resonating with one of those four. Is it a descendant of Archangel Michael, or Raphael, or Gabriel, or Uriel? And some people go a step farther and say, oh, let me look at all 12. You can all play with that. But the most important thing first is connect deeper with your guardian angel, not only because then it's easier to call that angel in for support, for your conscious support, but also because when that connection is deeper, it's more natural. It's an integrated part of you instead of an ID outside of you. So when we do the meditation, we are not taking any of the images that you have seen because they are just human interpretations and very often romanticized images. So we take this neutral form that is a symbol for an angel. And we choose the color green. I did it on purpose because color green is love, and whether you feel it or not, angels by definition come from a place of love. So let's do a guided meditation to connect you deeper with your guardian angel or personal angel. And my suggestion is that you will do this more often to deepen that connection. And because our minds can often be in the way, that makes it so important to repeat it so that our connection becomes purer and purer, intenser and intenser, allowing you to make deeper connections and work most optimally with your guardian angel. So let's start with preparing ourselves, because the better prepared we are, the deeper the connections we can then make are. And we do that by setting the intention to relax as deeper as we can, and preferably deeper than ever before. And in the meantime, taking deeper inhalations and exhalations to stimulate our vagus nerve to support that process. And because we choose to feel our angel, it's also important to learn to feel everything that's happening in your body, your emotions, your thoughts. Be aware. So focus on that what's happening inside of you when you relax, that process of relaxation. Become aware of how well it works and where it doesn't work yet. And while you feel your system relaxing with every exhalation, deeper and deeper, you may feel also that your mind quiets down. The more relaxed you are, the easier it is for your mind to believe that you're safe. So it doesn't have to be on this high state of alertness, and is willing to let go of its control. And that allows the heart, who works on a far more subtle level, to become your guiding force, guiding you immediately into this deeper connection with your spiritual essence, with that aspect that you have your personal angel for, your spiritual essence, supporting you in working optimally with it. So your heart brings you in this deeper connection, which means it brings in more light and more unconditional love in your system. And feel the shifts that are taking place to the best of your ability. And you're now ready for deeper connections, and we always connect with Mother Earth first, because that is the planet we incarnated into, to support, to work. We want to use our spiritual qualities and gifts to support the evolution of Mother Earth. So always connect with her and feel to the best of your ability that connection. And send her love and light and gratitude, because that always deepens the connection, bringing us more into that realization that our physical system is an integrated part of her. And you're now ready to connect deeper with your personal angel. And realize that in order to connect with your personal angel, the only thing you have to do is set the intent that you choose to connect. So make that statement, set that intention. I choose to connect deeper, as deeply as is possible for me in this moment, with my personal angel. And trust that the energy of your angel is immediately expanding, allowing you to make it easier to feel it. Make it easier to make a connection with that being that has always been with you. Feel gratitude because this being is giving you many signals, whether you are aware of it or not. And in a sense, the two of you are inseparable. So open yourself as much as is possible for this connection. And realize that this is a very important connection for you. And this connection goes beyond time and space. And know that your angel collaborates with your deva, your personal deva. And know that you can also choose to connect with your personal deva, and there is a meditation available for that. So feel that you are actually forming a threesome. A trinity. That you are the child. Your angel is the masculine aspect. Your deva is the feminine aspect. Allow now the connection with your angel deepen as much as possible and take as much time as you feel is optimal. And set the intent to make this connection as permanent as possible by connecting as frequently as you feel guided to. Enjoy the journey and enjoy this connection with a being that is always with you.